often you can call me the Zionite. Yeah, so today I'm just going to be sharing chapter 2. Alright, sorry for that interruption. So today, as I said earlier on, I'm going to be sharing chapter 2 of what I've been reading from this book written by God's servant Bishop David Oyedepo. Yes, that's the great patriarch of faith, one of the fathers of faith in the land in Nigeria. Yeah, so in chapter 2 of his book, Maximize Destiny, the title is Insight is Essential. Insight is Essential. So in one of my streams, I talked about um, the attitude is fundamental. And I shared the 12 fundamental attitudes that he outlines in his book at Guarantee Impactful Living. So today I'm going to be talking about insight is essential. Insight is essential. Yes. So he wrote, and I quote in his book, knowledge is what determines the degree of impact anybody makes. Knowledge is what determines the degree of impact anybody makes. So what this means is that he gave an example of two mechanics. That's people who repair cars. Yes, cars. So he gave an example that there may be one, they may be in the same street, and one of them, every customer that comes his way, he or she struggles with the car, and then at the end of it, the customer is dissatisfied. But he spoke of the other mechanic, who, after every customer brings their their car in, even by listening to the sound of the engine, he's able to know that, oh, this is the fault this car is facing. And so what he said was that knowledge, the level of knowledge you have as a Christian, the level of knowledge you have as an individual, determines the degree of impact that you will make. Yes. If you are a bank manager, if you are a sales representative, the degree to which you will succeed in that venture, in that your space or your field, is determined by the knowledge that you have. Yes, it's determined by the knowledge that you have. Yes, if your pay will be increased, if you will be promoted, whether you're a police officer, it depends on the level of knowledge that you have, and this knowledge is what will make you stand out. Also, he said that you are a failure. That's, I'm quoting him. You are a failure because somebody. You are not a failure. Sorry, because somebody is against you. You are a failure simply because you do not know what it takes to be a success. Yes. So he said, people must say that, oh, these people are flourishing. The devil is against me. No, maybe that you don't know what you are supposed to know in order to do what you're supposed to do, and that is why. Oh my God. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, so he said you are not a failure because someone is against you. No, you are a failure because you do not know what it is. Yes, so basically we need to understand that in every field, the field of banking, maybe you are an actor or whatever field that you find yourself, what it takes in order to be distinct is knowledge. It takes knowledge to be distinct in whatever field that you find yourself. Yes, it takes knowledge, light, insight, illumination. That's what it takes. It takes insight in order to stand out as a student. It takes insight. You tips. Yeah. Also, he said, "You are not a failure." I quote, "You are not a failure until you look for somebody to blame for it." So, what this point actually means is that you are you have a problem in a particular area of your life, then you begin to blame people. For instance, maybe a young person can decide that he doesn't have money, so he decide to say, "Oh, my friends don't give me money." He's beginning to complain. Yes, it means that you're a failure. But if you are someone who, you have assessed the situation, you know that, this is what is happening. I am the one responsible for it. So what you do is that you now internalize that problem internally towards a positive direction. Yes, in order to bet results for yourself. Are we together? Yeah. So you also said that it takes an encounter with ideas. It takes an encounter with the word of God to become a man or a woman of impact. Yes. And even for any other person, what you need is an idea. Yes, right now, wherever you are, it is a product of the ideas that have come to your mind, that you have applied, that have brought you to where you are. Yes. So ideas are very powerful. The likes of Elon Musk, likes of Mark Zuckerberg, and all the great men that we read about in the news, see on television. Yes.